Hey, yo. West Wednesdays is here, baby. Episode 1. Shout out my subscribers, everybody rocking with they boy. Hey, yo, do me a favor though. It's your first time stepping in my crib though, respectfully. When you step in somebody's crib, you usually ring the doorbell. That's the notification bell at the bottom. Let me know you in this thing, you heard me? Yes, over here, we don't Jersey, and we got a special guest today. In the first show, we are here, hanging out like wet clothes. What it is, though. Yeah. Holla at your boy. Like the video on your way in. Like the video on your way in. Like the video. Keats, my dog. You already know. On them foes. Shout out to my dog in the building. He here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby. Yeah. West West Wednesdays, baby. West West Wednesdays. Episode 1. What? Like the video. Like the video on your way in for your boys. Three people. 3 likes already. You know, so she get 3 likes already. That's how it should be. What's happening though? Bumpy Balls. My guy, Smoke Kings, is in the building. You heard me? Huh? Smoke Royalty. Y'all know what that is. Smoke Royalty, baby. Only the finest electrician. What? Episode 1, baby. Episode 1. West West Wednesdays. Like the video on your way in, though. Yeah, we got Hansel pulling up today, y'all. We got the boy Hansel pulling up today. He just passed his final exams on the URL. Matter of fact, he passed with flying colors. Talking about A+ because he got body of the night. West. Yeah, he from the West. West West Wednesdays, cracking it off with West Hansel, who called a West body. Shout out to everybody rocking with their boy, though. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Like the video on your way in. Like the video, you know what I'm talking about? Like the video, man. Like the video. It's the free part. You press the little like button right there. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm talking about? That's all you got to do. We here, baby. Shout out to everybody rocking with their boy, though, man, from the jump. You know what I'm saying? We done came this far. Now we got a show. Every Wednesday. We got a show every Wednesday. Ain't that crazy? Went from just doing a little talking here and there to drop some spaces to whole show. Who would have thought? We here. Right now. Yes. Pull up. Yo, rap review. My dog in the building. You already know. Hey, Smoke. Been a lot going on, player, today. Yeah, I know y'all seen a little Yoshi G, Laughing House Garrett thing going on. Somebody took a bar and stuff. Yeah. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have Laughing House Garrett pull up. That's what we going to do. We're going to have him pull up. You know what I mean? Tell him how he feel about it. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to have him talk about it. We're going to have him pull up and talk about it. Yes, sir. They dropped it on DNA 2 today. I'm like, oh, shoot, what's going on around her? You know what I'm talking about? Damn, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? But people feel a certain type of way. Some people like Han. We're going to see what up, though. Woo! It's getting spicy. Electric shit getting spicy. That's how it's going to be. We're not tripping. It's going to be spicy all the way through. Yeah. One of them Mexican burritos you get from way down, right down in the hood. You know what I'm saying? On the corner. Spicy all the way through. Yeah. That's electric shit. That's electric shit. That's electric shit. Welcome to WESS WESS Wednesdays, where we'll be here every Wednesday. You know what I'm talking about? Talking that talk, hottest topics. You know what I'm talking about? In the world, it ain't got to just be battle rap. We're going to talk about everything. You know what I'm talking about? And we're going to have special guests. You know what I'm saying? Today, we just happened to get lucky and get my boy Hansel to pull up and talk his talk, who just passed the final exams on the URL flying colors. West West, what up, Big Glock Johnson? In the building. Yeah. Shout out to Big Glock Johnson. Bloggerhood. We in here. Still here. Never went nowhere. Huh? Talk right. You better talk right. Round her. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, we're gonna be doing this every Wednesday, man. You can even I'll even drop a some on the community page every week for topics that y'all might want me to talk about that you want to hear my opinion on and stuff like that. We'll have we'll have them up there. I'll take notes of them and we'll talk about them on that Wednesday, man. You know what I'm saying? The hottest battle rap topics. We're gonna also talk about Chrome 23 today. We're gonna talk about Chrome 23. Yeah, that first round, yeah. You know. I think the judges did a good job. We're going to talk about everything, though. Also going to talk about how it's a couple battlers on there that battled the day before. Worked out for some it didn't. Just the way it go. You get what I'm saying? But, boy, oh boy. Couple of them ladies did their thing. Both days. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, putting in that work. Yeah, it's one of those, dog. It's going to have to be one of those most of the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to have to be those most of the time, I'm saying. It's just how it goes, B. Everybody, make sure you like the video on your way in, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all all, like the video for your boy. Put us in the algorithms of things, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, Laughing House Garrett, he wants to pull up and chop it up, you know what I'm saying? I think it'd be good. So he can feel how he feels. Let us know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? About the whole situation. And we can get that up. So we're going to have him pull up this week. That probably ain't going to wait till Wednesday. We're going to get that topic while it's hot. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get that topic while it's hot. While it's sitting on the stove. You know what I'm talking about? Fresh off the stove with it. Yeah. That kind of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Hey. It's about to go down. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Make sure you have liked the video. Make sure you have liked the video. We got somebody pulling up right now. Yeah. We are here with the one, the only, Hansel, a.k.a. Water, a.k.a. Eon. What?
What's good, bro? What's good with you, man?
We got him, y'all. Here. Woo! Wes, what's happening?
Big West shit. What's good, man? What's good?
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling amazing, man. Appreciate you for allowing your homie on the show, man.
Man, what? I appreciate you pulling up, you gracing me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Big West shit, man. What's good with you?
Man, man, another day in the life, dog. Happy to have you here, man, on the first episode of WESS WESS Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? My boy from that WESS WESS out there.
Yeah, I'm glad I can crack it off, man. I'm glad.
Yeah. You definitely cracking it off, boy. Man, you cracking it off in all directions, man.
I'm trying, man.
We liking it, man. We rocking with you, dog. I see your work out here, man. Fire. You know what I'm saying? All year.
Appreciate you, bro.
All year, B.
Man, I got a mission. I got a statement to make, man. But this year I couldn't it's my sophomore year, so you know what I'm saying. I couldn't imagine it going like any better than this. You feel me? So I'm just thankful, man. I'm thankful.
Yeah, man. It's going like every time we see you, the new battle drop, you just getting better and better. and you're
Man,
getting them out of here, man.
that's
Dylan
the
Five
goal, man.
Times just dropped 4 days ago, man. I'm still tripping off the you can have the heat, but your body won't. Damn! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Man, nah, that
You
was
can
a good ass
die
battle.
with it on. I mean, like, you can have the heat, but your body won't. Nigga, what?
Nah, that was one of them. That was one of them. Nah. Shout out
One
to the
of
homie
them.
Diamond 5 times. We had a good one, man. But yeah, that was one
That's
of
yeah,
them.
that you had a good one, man. But you was doing your thug thiggity though.
Hey,
Had
man.
him stretched on the cover like NBA Street.
Man,
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know what up, boy.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that for real.
Everybody, if y'all don't know, Dylon Five
Yeah,
Times
dial line 5 times.
versus Hansel just dropped on the Riot Channel 4 days ago.
Fact.
Make sure everybody here go check that battle out,
Me,
man, and
me.
run that up. Dylan Five Times versus Hansel. All right, Dylon Five Times. My bad, Dylon.
Yeah.
Make sure I say it right. But y'all go check that out.
Facts.
Man. So, man, what's up, dog? Look, you here, B? You have a ride, man. You can't go back now.
I guess not, man.
You passed your final exams with flying colors.
The fact.
Tell me this, before you even got there, man,
Right.
how was the crucible process, in your opinion, of how everything went for you?
I mean, I ain't got no complaints on my end, really. I feel like I appreciate URL for going a different route in the route that they were going at with the PGs and shit. I'm glad they decided to like bring a new format to the game. I felt like season 1 was a prototype. It really like it definitely developed stars, but I'm glad our season was able to go into full fruition where we got the, you know what I'm saying, the rookies versus vets card, and we was able to really have our talents like really showcased and really, you know what I'm saying. So I'm happy, man. Phase 1 was dope in Oakland. Phase 2 was competitive as hell. It was a lot of cold niggas in this crucible. Like our top 6 was dope as fuck, and I applaud every other man in that top 6. But even the people that didn't make the top 6, man, it was some cold ass people in this crucible process.
Yeah.
So I was just glad I was able to do my shit amongst other great people, and I was able to stand out. But I had fun throughout the whole process, man. It was a learning process, but I'm glad that I went through it because now it feels like I did my just due to get here. It ain't like I just, you know what I'm saying, got a call and got a URL play. Like, nah, I had to, can't nobody say I ain't work for this, you feel me? So I ain't got no complaints, man.
That's fire. Hey, put in all the work to get there.
Man,
all the work.
It was tough,
So
but it was worth it.
You liked the crucible process for you. It went great, and as something, nothing you would change about it.
Maybe the time frame. Maybe I would probably like have the events more closer together. But I completely understand URL got so many things they're dealing with that, you know what I'm saying, they might can't give the newer talent the priority treatment. So I understand that, but I feel like maybe if the time frame was a little bit like the phases were a little bit closer together, I feel like it would have been that would probably be the only improvement. But as far as like the phases and what they was and what they proved, I think it's perfect to give a gauntlet to the new people that are going to be representing URL. So yeah, I ain't got not too many complaints.
Yeah. Y'all hearing that, right? That's game from the crucible, right from the horse's mouth. He's telling y'all how it go, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Real.
Man. Hey, 3 phases. Did you ever feel threatened anytime in these phases as you went there? You feel like anybody had your number, or somebody that you feel like, damn, man, he probably gonna get me out of here? Were you threatened at all?
I wouldn't say I personally was threatened, but I know a threat when I see one, and I know killers when I see them, and there was definitely some killers in this process. I feel like if I had to exclude myself, I feel like Saflair Soul was always somebody who as soon as I saw him, I'm like, nah, that nigga's gonna be a serious threat for real. And I caught on the foots during this whole process, and like I knew who he was, but I didn't know how great bro was until I was able to really see that shit front stage, you know what I'm saying, front row at the crucible. So like I think, really anybody in our top 6 is dope, but I feel like the first person that I saw that was like a threat, I had to say it was Saflair Soul.
Hey,
and shout
he's
out to
definitely fire. One of them ones, man.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a nice top six in that final. You know
We
what I mean?
definitely
Like
do. Definitely
I
do.
heard, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen all the battles, but I heard most of them won.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I genuinely feel like we probably got that like 5-1. Like in my personal opinion, I feel like
I heard
the
Chef Trez the only one of y'all felt like won.
I feel like Chef Trez will probably be the out of the vets, he might have had the clearest win. You know,
Yeah,
it's still a debatable. You can debate that battle, but I felt like in the building, Chef Trez might have got the clearest win as far as the vets. But
yeah.
honestly, man, every other battle, I mean, I guess with the exception of mine, was like a solid like back and forth, and where it showed more than just a win or loss. It showed that these niggas can hang with the people that are being put on URL on a consistent basis. And if we can hang with these people at this stage in our career, the sky is the limit. You feel me? So I felt like we showed, like, more than anything, more than wins or losses, we showed that we can hang on URL. You feel
So
me? That's
everybody passed their final exam.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Win or
That's
loss, we
fire.
pass. You feel me? That's the thing. That's what was most important. That's what they was telling us in the beginning. Like when they was giving us the names and telling us about the process, they was like, of course you want to win your battle, but they're looking for stars, bro. They're looking for people that are gonna be on the Summer Madnesses, the Gnomes in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So it's like you could win or lose this battle, but it's more about what you do and
Two,
what's
three,
being
four,
shot.
5 years. Boy, y'all nigga, boy, you about to be on there faster than that, boy. What
Hey
you talking
man,
about over here?
I'm trying to be modest, you feel me? But nah, like real
Yeah.
shit though, like we gonna be some, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that are like the big dogs right now, we don't know how active these men are gonna be in 3, 4, 5 years. That's why I said like 3, 4, 5, because we have these names now, but in a minute, you know what I'm saying, these dudes might be going on to better endeavors or other endeavors, you feel me? And those spots need to be filled. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're gonna need those spots to be filled. So I'm glad that these new processes are being taken seriously, because these dudes they're cultivating what's going to be the norm in a couple years or so. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. You got a question in the chat, man. He said, did Steams choke or did he just get bodied?
I'm gonna keep it all the way real, and shout out to Steams.
Shout out to
He's
Steams.
somebody I really respect. I'm gonna keep it real. He did choke 2 out of the 3 rounds, and I will say for the round that he did get off clean, I would still say the crowd had me winning that round pretty convincingly. So I guess it would kind of be a combination of both, because I feel like even if he would have gotten his all his stuff off, I still feel like my performance would have spoke, you know what I'm saying, more volumes. But the fact that he didn't really, you know what I'm saying, for the second and third, really didn't have much to combat with, it just made it look, you know what I'm saying, that much worse. So I would say, like, I'll call it a body, because you feel me, it's what it is. But
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I'm saying, if people want to play the what if game, then they can, but it is what it is, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, yeah. She choked 2, 3 rounds, and you going crazy. All 3 of them.
Right. You
It's
feel
kind
me?
of, and you won the one he didn't choke. That's kind of close to a body, but
You
you
feel
know.
me? So, but no, I have a lot of respect for Steams, and I
Shout
and
out
I
to
wrote I wrote that way because of the respect I have for bro. Like I told niggas before, bro. I've been watching battle rap for probably since like 2014, 15, and We Go Hard has been one of my favorite leagues ever since I started watching battle rap. So I'm very aware of who Steams is and what he's capable of doing, and that's why I wrote the way I wrote.
Hey, shout out to Stings, man. You know what I'm saying?
Steams, man. We Go
Speaking of him,
Hard.
how what was the reaction like? So, what was the reaction when you heard you had him for final exam? Like, well, how'd you feel at that moment? You know what I'm saying?
It was. I'm not gonna lie. It was interesting. It was definitely interesting. I felt like he was gonna give me a good battle. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, Steams, you know what I'm saying, he shows up, you know what I'm saying, he does what he does. But I was kind of worried to see like of kind of a situation that kind of happened. Like, was he gonna, have all 3? Was he gonna get through a clean Steams performance? That was the only thing that was in the back of my mind. But I was telling myself, if he comes with, you know what I'm saying, how he's supposed to, we're gonna have a dope battle. So
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
my
yeah,
brain, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? That was my mindset going into it, you know what I'm saying? But like I told people, I have no control over what my opponent does. I only can control what I do. So win, lose, or draw, I gotta do what I gotta do. And I can't really rely on, you know what I'm saying, what other niggas do.
Did you feel like did you feel like it was a chance you can lose that battle when you got to? Or you told yourself, no matter what, I'm finna win this because I know it's my final exam.
I mean, I hate to sound cocky, but like I felt like with what I had, I'm like, it ain't no way he got more than this. I feel that way about a lot of pretty much all the battles I'm in. Is like when I'm writing them, I'm like, nah, it ain't no way this nigga got more than this. You
Yeah.
feel me? So I'm
Yeah.
like, when I have that, when I'm confident in myself, bro, like that's all I need. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. I can't wait for them to drop, man. Tell the
Man,
URL to hurry up.
it's gonna be, and they got that one and the one with me and Klutz. Me and Klutz is a really really good one. That was phase 3, and that's dropping too. I don't know which one they're gonna drop first, but they both dropping on URL pretty soon. So be on the lookout for both of those, man.
Oh, you had to take on Klutz too already,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Phase
I
3,
heard about Klutz too, man. You know what I'm saying?
fire, bro's fire. Shout out to bro, he went crazy versus Loso. That man Penn is amazing. I'm glad me and bro already had our battle, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was a goodie. Like that one, that the Steens battle, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was. Me and Clutch was a really, really good back and forth. That was a really solid battle that I can't wait to look back at that one for sure.
Fire, fire. Talk that talk. Hey, Hansel, man, for the people that don't know here, how did you get the name Hansel?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I've I researched the name, and when I found the meaning out, I was like, this shit is dope. But it was more than just the meaning. I felt like because before I had the Hansel name as my rap name, I was going by my government, like straight up. So I'm like, if I am gonna have another moniker for myself, I wanted to represent something. So the meaning, gracious gift from God. And also I felt like the name Hansel itself is hella distinctive. And it's like it's not a name that you really hear too much, or like you don't really meet too many niggas named Hansel. So I'm like, I figure I wanna be distinctive in what I do. And I feel like I wanted a name that was just as distinctive as me. So I end up like choosing that name. It ain't gonna be my shit. But so many people get it misconstrued. They think I got it from the story and shit. And I tell people, bro, I ain't never read the story or nothing. Like when niggas be coming with bars to me about it, I be like, hey, to each his own. But like, nah, like, yeah, I didn't get the name from the story. I got it from like researching it. You feel me? And I feel like that name is not only is the meaning dope, but I feel like it's distinctive. And that's really something I wanna show throughout everything I do is distinction.
Gracious gift from God.
Yeah.
That's fire. And you did some real research on that one, dog. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? So you just
Yeah.
told me that
Yeah.
right now. That's fire.
Me.
Yeah. Y'all hear that? Y'all didn't know. In case y'all didn't know, y'all can hear that now. Now y'all know.
The only person that since I battled that really tackled the actual like meaning of the name was Madman Lee. If you never seen Hansel versus Madman Lee, go watch that battle. He was the only person because like I said, everybody else think I got it from the fairy tale, but he was the only one that like researched the name like me and actually
Yeah.
like rapped about it and broke it down. That's why I always say like my favorite material from somebody else to me is Madman Leaks because I feel like he had the most like calculated and precise type of writing that I like. You feel me? So
Yeah.
he the only one that broke that down. So if you haven't seen that, watch that.
Hey, that's fire.
All right.
Hansel versus Madman Lee. You want to
Yeah.
hear his
On
name
our
get
battle.
broken down? Go check that out. He said that was his best material versus him.
That's a fact. I to this day I still feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you recommend that battle over any battle you got out to go watch versus for you?
Um. Honestly, I feel like that was the my favorite material set to me, but I felt like my personal best performance is in between um Next and Smurf. I felt
Hey, you
like
versus Next is fire.
yeah, me I like and that and I use those two because it was an example of like one person like meeting me up there and us having a great back and forth, and a person who didn't meet me up there, and it showed what could happen when you don't meet me up there. So
Mm.
I felt like my performances was dope in both, but one is like a really good back and forth, and one is a body. But I tell people to watch those two battles because the constant is me. Like I'm the nigga in both of them that is doing and showing the same thing. It's about what my opponent does that makes the difference of the quality of the battle.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
want to show people. Like I'm gonna do me when it come to my op. That's on them. But just know I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. So my fans know when they see Hansel on the card, they know what they're gonna get. You feel me?
yeah. That's
So yeah,
fire. Are y'all here? Boy, oh boy, they better be boy. Are they? They're not
man.
ready for you, Hans. I'm telling you now, they're not
Hey
ready,
man.
B. They not ready. You like humble at the same time. You so humble that they already know you can kick their ass because you that humble.
Nah, man, I feel like, well, one, I appreciate that, man, but like me being humble, man, that's just something I always felt like, because I always appreciated humble niggas. Like, if people that I liked that was talented and stuff is one thing, but once you're able to meet them and when you find out they real humble, down to earth people, that shit was like dope as hell to me, because I feel like those are the best kind of people that can stand out, be great, but never let that greatness go to their head where they treating people rude or treating people like they beneath them or nothing like that. So I want to earn my respect, and I'm gonna demand my respect too, but I also give respect when it's due, and I also give people their flowers and show love as much as I can. So I really just want the same energy, you know what I'm saying, reciprocated back to me. So I feel like that's why I move the way I move in this shit.
Huh. Well, a young Grizz trade ain't showing you that kind of love right now, dog. He's saying he
Man,
hate crucible niggas. You know what
man,
I'm
shut up
saying?
and chill, man. Nah, shout out to Grizz, man. If anybody who know me, they know, man. Grizz was like, if not the first nigga from the West I was watching. Like,
What?
I'm
What?
telling you, I started.
Grizz, that's
Listen,
fire.
listen. I started, like I said, I started watching battle rap around 2014, 15, right? And I'm from LA, but I didn't know about the battle rap scene in LA. All I knew about was like URL, the big, you know what I'm saying, the big marquee leagues. And on URL, they would have the PGs from the West. And when I would see him, the name I would see all the time was Young Grizz. And I started watching this nigga. I'm like, yo, this nigga dope as fuck. I'm like, he repping the West and shit. And then after Grizz, it was Jada Nightwing. After Nightwing, it was like, that's when I started watching like Gotti and Rum and all the. That's when I really got into the West side of the game. But it seemed like if you were a URL fan at the time, it's like you didn't even know all that shit was going down over in the West unless you really was tapped in. So and I wasn't at the time. So like I said, yeah, man, Grizz was like the first nigga on URL from the West that I was watching for real.
What?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. Hey, that's a gem right there. That's history right there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I wonder if do Grizz know that?
Now I've been chopped it up with Grizz. Me and
Oh,
Grizz,
okay,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying,
Oh, he over there popping his collar right now. Then, you know
yeah, nah,
what
for sure. Yeah, he can talk his shit, you feel me?
I'm
But not like,
saying?
but like Grizz, me and bro, you know what I'm saying, we talk pretty regularly, and I've been told him like the whole like how the respect is all the way up there, and like, I'm always like put that man on a certain pedestal when it comes to this shit, because like I said, he was the first nigga from the West that I was like in battle rap that I was really like watching like that. So
Yeah.
so yeah, man, shout out to the homie, man.
Shout out to Grizz. Shout out to
I'm gonna have to
Grizz,
see that
man.
man one day, one of these days, man.
You got to see that man one day?
I'm gonna have to see him, man, one of these days.
That's going to be a goodie, boy, because he know, hey, look, if you don't come right in front of Grizz, pause when you want to,
Man,
but that boy, he going to whoop your ass.
bro,
So
cold,
if you
man.
don't ball for him, he either casket or classic with him. And I feel like with you with him, that's an automatic classic because you
Yeah,
come
nah.
with 3 rounds every single
On God,
time,
on
just like
God,
he do, dog. You know what I'm
on
saying?
me. Nah, that man, he underappreciated, man. Cause like you said, he all like some niggas, you know what I'm saying. They always, some niggas that ain't as consistent, but that man like always, you know what I'm saying, come with 3 rounds every fucking time like he's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of you being a sophomore, do you got like a home league, or are you just? I mean, I
Um,
know you before you hit URL. Did you have a home league? Like, did you say you
to
came
be
from?
honest, my home leagues were kind of like so I tell people if they ask me, my home leagues are Westworld and the Riot. And I say it used to be West Coast Elites in the Riot, because the thing is, West Coast Elites technically booked my first battles, but I got no showed on them, and that's no fault to them. The Riot, when I battled Plex, that was my first official battle because he was the first nigga that actually showed up. I had been booked 3 different times before the Plex battle, but I got no show. So even though the Riot was technically the first league I was on that had footage on, West
Mm-hmm.
Coast Elites was the first league to actually book me and put me on a card. So I kind of split and tell people like those are both. But since West Coast Elites kind of merged into Westworld, it's basically, you know what I'm saying, the same staff, same people that's behind it. I tell people like, yeah, those my two home leagues, like Westworld and the Riot.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's 2 fire leagues to be a whole part of, baby.
Man.
Yeah. You dealing with Geechee and Rum, boy. You under the finest leagues on the
Hey man,
West.
I'm EFB, man. I got, you know what I'm saying. I got to be connected. You feel me? And it's crazy how, like, yeah, that is. You know what I'm saying. You got Gotti and KP on one side. You got uh Rum Nitty and G Will and Dev and Yak on the other side. You know what I'm saying. Them all people that I really like fuck with. And I'm glad like these are the people that I've like trusted with. You know what I'm saying. The foundation of my career. You feel me? Like these platforms, they really done a lot to show people who I am. Before I was even on URL, these are the leagues that was pushing the Hansel name before anybody else was.
Hey, speaking of them, shout out to both of them leagues. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. And before I also got to shout out John Black and Hitless, and because those were another faction of the West Coast like battle league scene that was pushing me heavy in the beginning. John Black sent me the Unity 3 on his own dollar just to represent Hitless West. You feel me? So I'm gonna always give bro that respect as well. So shout out to them too, for sure.
Shout out to them. They gave me my first live battle. You know what I'm
On
saying?
me.
With Bad News Brown. So, you know, so Hitless West is basically damn near, you know what I'm saying, like a home league for me because they the first one that booked me live. You know what I mean?
For real. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, shout out to both of them, man. Hey, so is it as far as the Crucible, how did you speak it? Because you did Westworld, you did the Riot.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that? Did somebody see that and bring you on? Did you holler at somebody? How did you get picked to be in there?
See, the thing is, when I did Unity 3, the judges for Unity 3 was Kels, Bills, and I believe it was Dutch. So those doing that and winning the performance of the night at Unity 3 definitely put some eyes on me, especially from people like Kels and Bills. So once season 2 came around, I guess like my name was already in the back of their mind, and they was just like, boom, we're gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get you on there. Like they kind of told me ahead of time. So I was like anticipating and getting ready for it. But yeah, like I think that's what it was. When they saw me at Unity 3, that's what kind of opened their eyes to who I was. So once season 2 came around and they needed some West picks, I'm pretty sure I was one of the first names that came across the table. But Kels was the one that ended up ultimately picking me.
Kels and Bills, shout out to both of them. You know what I'm saying? Fire
them,
managers put a lot of work, both of them. Fire managers, you know what I'm saying? So
shout
out to both of them, man. Now that you here, B, passed your final exam. What's the path that you want to take? How you trying to move in the URL as far as, you know, trying to get certain events, certain battles? Like, what's your next? How you feel like you finna move now?
I mean, I gotta be calculated. You feel me? I feel like URL is more than just being good in battles. Now that we're in the NBA, this shit, it's about selling fights. It's about branding. It's about so much more than just what you do on that stage. But it is still important about what you do in there. So I feel like as far as how I move and how like I approach battles, I feel like that won't change. I think what will change is really just a level of competition. I feel like I'm dealing with some of the best in the world now. So it's just going to be a higher level of what I already been doing. But I feel like if I keep going out here and showing these people great performances, not only is the fans going to want to see me and request me, the big dogs in the game is going to want to see me. Like the ones that don't duck smoke and want to see the new craziest niggas. That's how you get those battles, when you're just undeniable and you make these vet niggas be like, nah, who that name I keep hearing and why I keep hearing and seeing this nigga's name. Like I want to be that nigga. I want to be the bug in these vets and these top tier niggas' ears. That's like, why they keep saying this nigga Hansel? I gotta see him. Like that's the kind of like energy I wanna garner. You feel me? I've been getting love from some vets, you know what I'm saying, already. People like Tay Rock, people like Loso, obviously like Gotti and Rum. These niggas have, you know what I'm saying, co-signed me publicly and shit. And so that's always dope. But like a lot of the battle rappers in the URL circuit, like I want them to be very familiar with me based on what I'm able to do on that stage.
Hey, that answer was crazy. Boy, what you go to goddamn battle rap answer school or something, nigga? Goddamn. That shit was too fire, boy. What?
You a fool, bro. Nah, man. I gotta
crazy,
be. That's another thing, though, man. like not that I'm on URL, not that like, you know what I'm saying, my name is getting more notoriety and bigger, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be mindful with your words. You gotta be mindful with, you know what I'm saying, how you move. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real nigga outside this shit, so I understand like proper etiquette and how to, you know what I'm saying, respectfully talk and articulate yourself. So I figured, nigga, why not do that in battle rap? Why not, you know what I'm saying, represent yourself the same kind of way? You feel me? So I feel like that's how I want to approach anything I do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be battle rap or non-battle rap, you feel me?
Heck yeah, that's fire. And the way you trying to move, talking about just being the bug in their ear, you know, that's how you get certain battles without even having to ask for them. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? That's
right,
how easy it was in people's ears, and you know what I'm saying.
man.
Certain people, they hear their name, they say, you know, I got a battle because he. That's the way to
Exactly.
go in.
If anybody taught me that more than anybody, it's Geechee Gotti.
Yeah,
Geechee Gotti really was like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't come in the game talking a bunch of shit to niggas or like calling, but like, nah, he just went in there, did his shit to make motherfuckers want to say, nah, I want to battle him. I gotta see him. Like
yeah.
that's what I want. I don't want to have to argue with niggas to get battle. I mean, you can if you want to. If that show's deal, then by all means do you. But I'd rather get battles because niggas want to be in that ring with me as opposed to just like, oh, it'll be we talked it up or argued so much that people just want to see it. Like, nah, I mean that's cool for certain battles. We like that back and forth, but I'm more into like I want my respect more than anything. So like I want any situation I get to be because that person has a certain respect for what I do or respect for how I do. So that's how I want, you know what I'm saying, at least my battles or my career to go. I want those
Yeah.
battles.
Boy, you don't sound like no dude that just took a final exam. You sound like you've been in there about 10 years.
Man, I will tell niggas this, man. I am new to battle rap. I am not new to rap. I am not new to, you know what I'm saying, the entertainment industry as a whole. I'm not new to uh business and contracts and like it's a lot of elements in battle rap that I'm familiar with to a certain degree. But you know, I've took my life experiences and what I've learned up until this point and just try to apply that shit to everything. And now that I'm in battle rap, I'm gonna apply it to this shit. You feel me? Just keep my head down, focused, humble, respectful, and keep my eyes on the prize. You feel me? So I feel like that shit gonna translate no matter where I go or what I do. You feel me?
It definitely is translating now. It's already translating, dog. You know what I'm saying? The
Appreciate it.
energy is already there. I feel it. I'm telling you, man. I just know what's going on right now. I see
Yeah, I
what's going
appreciate it,
on.
man.
You one of them ones, and they paying attention, man. What you trying to get to, man? What's the events and you know what's the goals you want to achieve there?
Man,
What's your dream event versus who your dream matchup on that dream event? Do you got
mm,
that?
honestly, man, I feel like because this was the nigga that like he was basically my introduction in the battle rap as a whole and like how like kind of the first battle I watched, and because he's kind of missed the Summer Madness to a certain degree, I feel like my dream battle and dream opponent would be Calico in the Summer Madness.
Ooh, you went straight for the dude who got the most summer madnesses.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
So
oh boy,
and
yeah, you going for the
and
smoke.
what I would love about Cal is that he's like he'll battle the new word nigga or he'll battle the dude on the rise on like once his name makes enough sense to where it's like, all right, bet, let's go. So I feel like all I gotta do is get my name to a point where it's undeniable, and I feel like he'll, you know what I'm saying, of course down the line, of course, when they got to put in some work and get some matchups, you know what I'm saying, under my belt before that conversation become more realistic. But I feel like with the trajectory and if I keep, you know what I'm saying, on the right path, I feel like that's definitely something that could happen. But yeah, if I had to pick one dream scenario, I think it'll be Cal and Summer Madness.
That's that's a big matchup. That's one of the biggest matchups you can get. That's like getting the Tay Rock on the Summer Madness. Like,
Yeah,
you know, that's a matchup that when you get that matchup, you there. Like,
you there? You feel me? Like
yeah,
you solidified. You feel me? So yeah, that's what I want, man.
that's fire. Woo! I was here for you to say it, and I'm gonna be here when you do it.
Man, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. I will hear when you do it, dog, for sure, for sure. So all right, we know Calico's a dream matchup. Now that you're on URL, man, they finna shoot a whole bunch of killers at you, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
They finna shoot a whole bunch of killers at you, man. Who do you feel like you have to see now that you own URL? Somebody that you feel like you just need. Is anybody that you feel like you need that?
It's definitely some people I need to see. it's people who I feel like I want to battle them because of the respect I have or like how much of a fan I am. And then there's certain battles where I'm like, nah, I gotta have a conversation with this nigga. And I
Yeah.
feel like I want to battle Chess. I want to battle O Red. I want to battle Ace. These are names that are like these are people
Oh,
who
you versus Ace?
these are
Oh, that's
people who I'm like
crazy.
genuinely fans of. You feel me? Who I'm like I study these niggas. And then I got it's battles where I'm like I need to see Cortez because I got to talk to this nigga. I need to see um DNA. I got to talk to this nigga. I got to see
What?
it's you know what I'm saying. It's like it's certain battles that are different for me. It's certain battles where I'm like, oh, I just want to be in the ring because I feel like we're gonna have the greatest battle ever. And then it's certain battles where I'm like, nah, I need to talk to this nigga because ain't nobody talk to this nigga how I can. So
Oh,
I
that's a
say
difference.
it's a
That's
difference.
different.
It's definitely different. But yeah, I say right now, those are if I had to pick I guess lesser profile dudes, I don't know, man. I feel like me and drugs might do some crazy work on a
Yeah,
battle. Um,
yeah, definitely.
but yeah, man, like I'm my where I'm headed, man, is I'm looking to the prize. So I'm really just trying to yeah, those probably those names would be the ones I got my eyes on right now.
That's hey, you went straight to some killers.
Yeah,
Boy,
man, I'm
handsome,
on
boy, I
killers on my
tell you,
resume, man.
boy.
I'm on
You went
killers on
straight
my
to some
resume.
killers, man. Straight to some killers, man.
For real.
I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Who's your favorite battler?
All time,
Yeah, who would you say is your number one favorite battler all time?
I think all things considered, it would have to be Rum Nitty because
Mm,
not only because of just pure skill, but the amount of consistency. Like you can't duplicate that. Like for a nigga to be that high quality so many times back to back without, you know what I'm saying, if any hiccups at all, that shit is like as a battle rapper, you can't help but look at that shit and be like, wow. So I feel like just off of just standard, like that's a nigga that nigga a lot of people strive to be like, not just because of what he does in that ring, but the legacy he's cemented by continuing to do that shit every single time, no matter where he goes, no matter who he battling. Just you know what you're gonna get when you get Rum Nitty on the card. So yeah, I think it had to be him.
that's fire, dog. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. He's that guy. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
the
Like,
man is amazing.
that guy, amazing. You know what I'm saying? Um, tell me, what's your main? Like, you get better every battle, dog. I feel like it don't matter like the name that's in front of you. Like you in next, Dylan fight. Like you know what I'm saying? Like your name don't matter. You still elevate. What's your motivation that keeps you driving and getting better every battle, B?
Um, I said to myself, like, before I even got into battle rap, I was like, that was a precedent I wanted to set. Like, cause I've studied battle rap and I studied battle rappers, and I've seen how like they've let performances, um, or schedule whatever it is mess up their legacy. And I was like, I don't want anything, um, to affect my legacy negatively to come from my end. Like if I make sure I go out there and do what I need to do every single time, it's only so much that other outside factors can do to mess that up. And I
Yeah,
learned that from watching niggas like Gotti and Rum Nitty, to where the motivation was like seeing how really Gotti, because seeing how he expedited the great process, like to be a great, to be a legend, to be a goat.
that's the blueprint right there,
It's the
man.
blueprint because he did some shit that took some niggas 10, 15 years and did that shit in like 5. So if any motivation I needed, it was that, because I saw how bro rose, you know what I'm saying, from battling Glue Easy and Stewie Newton in LA to being, you know what I'm saying, the number one battler in the world type shit
Yeah,
in a very small amount of time. So I'm just like, that was probably my biggest motivation to be like, nah, I'm gonna make sure I'm great every single time I'm come out here. And if that means I don't take as many battles, if that means if I'm selective on when I do battles, then so be it. But I'd rather niggas be like, oh, he don't battle that much, but every time you see me, I'm flawless. Then you see me all the time, and it's sometimes I'm good and sometimes I'm not, or sometimes
Right.
I'm bad. So I that was, I think, seeing niggas like that, seeing niggas expedite that road to greatness by being undeniable and consistent. That was the biggest motivation for me, because I'm like, yeah, like all I need to do is stay on this path, and I'm gonna get what I want to get out this. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I definitely say that.
That boy be talking, man. Hey, that's a motivation that doesn't stop. Like you going it has no choice but to grow. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly. And I feel like when you have instead of putting like, because yeah, I feel like people put limitations on their goals. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people say, if I get to this point, I'm gonna stop. But it's like I feel like if you have a certain motivation where it's like it's more of a discipline thing as opposed to a goal where it's like this is just what I'm gonna do no matter what. I think those are the type of goals that give you the best outcomes and really change you. So I feel like I don't have a specific like tangible like, oh, once I get to this amount of battles or this amount of this, I'm gonna stop. Like, nah, it's really just gonna be, I'm gonna continue to be great until until I feel like I'm done with it. You feel me? But I'm gonna
Yeah.
continue to have this type of motivation for it, just because I watched this shit happen in front of me. You feel me?
Y'all better watch out, y'all. They better watch out, man.
Hey
The
man,
West, homie, the West.
man.
Talking. Hey, rookie versus vets, they gave you themes.
Hmm.
If you had a rookies versus vets, who would you want if you had your choice?
If I could have chose who I battled, I probably Red,
Oh,
because
Red?
I feel like Red is definitely somebody who's been like extremely influential to me as far as like how I watching him and how I structure my bars. I feel like he's one of the most amazing pins we have in battle rap, and I feel like he's a warrior enough to where he's not too pressed on tiers, where he'll kind of battle, you know what I'm saying, like not anybody, but he'll battle anybody. But I feel like he'll it don't matter what tier you're at, he'll give you a good battle, he'll give you a fight. And I felt like because that's somebody I respected heavy and somebody I studied going into this battle rap shit, I felt like he would definitely been a dope ass like final exams. Because if you look at the other names on the card, they might not be the biggest names in on URL, but there's still some solidified names. You know what I'm saying? You got Chess, Floso, Clean Paper. You feel me? Like these are legitimate names. So I felt like his name would have fit in that bracket. You feel me? So yeah, if I had control over who I would have got, I probably would have picked Red. I probably wouldn't have picked nobody that was too, you know what I'm saying, up, because I definitely want to continue to battle more names in the URL, but I want my profile to be a little more up just to build more anticipation and more build up for those battles. So I feel like, yeah, with all things considered, I probably would have picked Red.
Damn. And that's a hell of a fight too, man.
Yeah.
That ain't no regular battle right
Oh,
there,
man,
boy.
he's that boy cold, man. So yeah, and I want people to know, like when y'all hear me name these people I want to battle and shit, and certain people might be like, oh, I don't know if niggas ready, but it's like at the end of the day, I only want killers on my resume, because I'm either gonna learn or I'm gonna, or I'm gonna win. It's either one of the two.
Yeah.
So because I don't feel like it's a loss really. I feel like if you either learn or you win, and even when you win, you learn. You feel me? So I feel like, yeah, I would rather like go through dealing with like the best of the best, and you know what I'm saying, just whatever the outcome is, it be that, instead of like ducking smoke, you know what I'm saying, or trying to like play it safe.
Yeah. 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 What's next, Hansel, man? What's next, dog?
Well, I ain't trying to bleed it like that, but I got a URL play coming up in December, so y'all will see me back on URL in December, and even after that, like, I mean, I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an official URL artist, so y'all gonna be seeing your boy on URL pretty. You know what I'm saying? Often, I'm definitely gonna be tapping back in with the home. You know what I'm saying? The Riot West Coast. You know what I'm saying? West World. So yeah, like now that I'm on these bigger stages, you feel me? Like, yeah, niggas got to get used to me, man. And I feel like the
Yeah, they
only
gotta
difference
get
now,
used to it.
man, the only difference now is the level of competition. You feel me? I feel like people understand what I'm capable of now. So I feel like the matchups you're gonna see me with are gonna be different now. Because I
Yeah.
think people finally caught on and they understand like he one of them. So like let's put him against these other niggas who we feel like is one of them.
They ain't got no choice, or you gonna beat the dog out of everyone they put in front of you, dog.
That's a fact, man.
They better
For
be
real.
smart,
They better know, man. For real though.
because the
For
more
real.
you beat the dog crap out of URL people, the more that money go up, baby.
Man, look, and that's the thing, bro. We ain't that's a part of the convo we ain't even really talk about, and it's really just because that's really just the icing on the cake. Anybody that know if you're doing something you love, you already gonna you already gonna love it. But the fact that you getting paid to do it or travel to do it, that's just icing on the cake. And even though like that's obviously something we doing this for, we want to make bread. It's a luxury item. You know what I'm saying? It's a plus to go on with doing something that we love and that we you know what I'm saying we want to get better at. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? The higher niggas go, the bigger the checks become. But I always said I never let that like be the determining factor or where my motivation come from. You feel me?
Yeah. I like that. I like that, man. And it can't do nothing but deter you anyway if it ain't part of
Right.
your motivation. But it just depends on who they are and how you move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's fire though, man. Man, you seem like you built for this professional stuff. You talking like how when a dude get drafted from college into the NBA and he
Yeah.
sit there and he talking at that press conference when he just got drafted and got a little. That's how you sound, boy.
Man, not I mean, I can't like I said, man, like a lot of these lights and a lot of these you know what I'm saying, like I'm used to, but obviously it's a different sport and a different like environment, you feel me? But I've been studying battle rap for years, man. Like I've been looking at it from the outside as a fan for some years. So even before I was in it, I was still calculating and like being like, if I were to enter battle rap, how would I go about it? What would I do? And I'm able to apply those same things now that I'm actually in it. So I feel like that's why if anybody says like, "Oh, he moving like he already been here," it's really just because I was a student of the game first, and I studied this shit before I was in it. And now that I'm in it, I'm just taking all the things that I studied and applying them in real time. You feel me? So
Mm,
if
mm.
anybody, if any new nigga is looking at me in any sort of way of inspiration or motivation or something, I would tell them that like be calculated, study the shit. Anybody who's a great at anything was a student of the game first. So I feel like more people need to study the game, the art form, everything before they actually enter it. So they not just, you know what I'm saying, out here trying to figure it out on the go type shit. You feel me? Plus
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can definitely say I had mentors for sure in this battle rap shit that have like definitely been my advice and my and people I go to uh when I have, questions about this shit. People like Don Nino, people like Yak, you know what I'm saying, KP, Gotti. These are people who I've been like coming to since the beginning of my career to whether it be for advice or just overall just game. You feel me? Peeping game because these people have been in this business longer than I have for years. So yeah, man, it's really just about studying the game and also taking heed and taking that advice from people who've seen the game before you.
Hmm. Hey, you a full blown student. That's why you passed your final exam so damn good, because you a well focused student in that
Man,
motherfucker, dog.
real shit, man. Real shit.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
you got a question in the chat. And he said it's from Jay Jackson. He said, so do you apply different assets of battle rap to different opponents, or do you just take all you've learned and apply it to all opponents?
That's a good ass question. I would say a little bit of both. I feel like I generally have the same what's the word? The same objective in every battle, which is to, you know what I'm saying, just show out and be the show and be the what's talked about. But every battler and every battle is different. So I definitely have to depending on the opponent, I have to take uh certain aspects and either amplify him or bring him down. Like for instance, I battled Klutz, who's an amazing pen. So
Mm-hmm.
even though I felt like my pen is dope as well, I still felt like there was times where I had to maybe show, maybe put a little bit more into this bar just to show that I can meet you up there with you, or to a person like Next really, aggressive and, like moving across the stage. It was certain performance elements that I had to, put into that battle that you might not have seen before, just because of the certain opponent I have. So I say it's a little bit of both, like depending on who you gotta adapt to the specific battler. But I feel like me personally, I've always had the same objective, and I've carried, most of what I do in every battle and apply it to, all my battles. But definitely when it comes to certain battlers, you gotta do a little something different every now and then just to secure the win. But yeah, to answer your question, a little bit of both.
Great answer. Great answer. Great question, Jay Jackson. Great question.
Definitely a great question.
Taught y'all a lot in that little bit right there. Taught y'all a lot, man. You might be giving y'all too much. You might be giving them too much, Hansel.
Hey man, it's the first episode of WESS WESS Wednesday. You feel me? They get the game, man. They get the game.
Yeah, buddy, man. You must have watched Blood vs. Themes. You must have wanted Blood vs. Themes. Man, you went ape shit, but dope explanation, bro. Respect.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
he did go ape shit. He did go ape shit, dog. He took a picture with Smack after and said "Body of the Night." It don't get no better than that.
Hey man,
It
that's
don't
what
get
Smack
no
was saying.
better
Y'all
than
should have.
that.
I wish y'all could have heard Smack after that, man. That dude is hilarious, man. It was wild. They was going to Smack had us all talking, and we was talking about our battles. He had all of the top six, and we like went across the room and was asking us how we felt about our battles. And as soon as he got to me, he was like, "Man, you don't even need to say nothing, son." I was like, I'm here now, man.
Hey, boy,
now.
that's the way it's. If it get like that, boy, that's a good feeling right there.
It's a great feeling, man, for real.
How does it feel? How does it feel for Smack to know who you are, dog, and actually like you don't got to say nothing, man.
I ain't gonna. I mean, I feel like deep down, it's some like every battle rapper just that they want. You feel me? It's one of them things where it's just like it's surreal, especially if you've been a fan of this shit and you've known this figure for so many years, and now like you rubbing shoulders with him, you at events with him, and they, you know what I'm saying, knowing who you are and introducing you to people. Like this shit, it's surreal, man. It's surreal, especially like for me, I'm a genuine fan of this shit. Like I was a real fan before I decided like, oh, I want to actually battle. Like before, I was just watching this shit and I've been rapping all my life, but even still, I would look at battle rap like these niggas are on a different ball game. Like I've been making music since I was a kid, but I always felt like battle rap was just it's like if rap was math, then battle rap would be like calculus. You feel me? You got algebra, you got your basic, and then calculus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what battle rap is. So I felt like even as an outsider, I would look at it and be like, wow, just as a whole thing. But now that I'm like in it, it's like it's times where I'll be like, man, I gotta act like I'm not a fan of this shit. I gotta act like I'm not like, what the fuck? I gotta just sit here and be cool and shit.
Yeah.
It's a hell of an experience, man. Especially like I've been to events and I've been in Smack's presence before, but this was the first time, bro. Like really, you know what I'm saying, was able to like. I think that I was actually the first time he seen me battle live. Like I was like, you know what I'm saying, rapping in front of Smack. So he was able to like not only just meet me, but see what I do and became like, you know what I'm saying, a fan and a supporter. So it's surreal, man. That shit's surreal, bro.
Smack became a fan his first time seeing you.
Man,
That's
crazy.
That's like an NBA scout coming to you at the goddamn Rutgers and like, hey,
yeah,
you good? Come over here.
You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? Adam Silver just seeing you at the park play ball, like, yeah, nigga, you dope. Like that
you
shit
dope.
is
Adam
crazy.
Silver. There you go.
You feel me? Like that shit crazy, man, for real. But
that's
like,
fire.
It's a blessing though. It's a blessing.
You know it's a rap when Smack say certified. When you Smack certified. Hey man, now that you here, man, you battle rap, you do regular rap.
Mm-hmm.
What other things can we look for as far as Hansel and his brand? Are you still doing your movies and everything, or what's going on with everything?
Well, I always got the clothing going on, young clothing. You know what I'm saying? If niggas don't know, that's something I've been like pushing since I got into battle rap.
I got my shirt. Make sure y'all get yours.
Thanks, appreciate you, bro. But other than the branding, like as far as the acting, like I said in the No Studio interview, I was talking to Jazz about it, and like because I'm not like auditioning and like in the actor circuit, I wouldn't even call myself an actor or say like I'm actively doing it. To be honest, I'm really into filmmaking. like I've been an actor. I've done that before, and I've been in front of the camera. But I've like through these past couple years, I've been able to get an appreciation for like film and TV on the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? Directing and writing and stuff. So I feel like I want to take some of the experience I got in the other aspect of the game and bring it to the other side, which is like writing and directing movies and stuff. And I want to eventually, you know what I'm saying, make my own movies and things like that. So yeah, I feel like that's something that's gonna be later down the line. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas like EK in battle rap who's, you know what I'm saying, got production companies that's, you know what I'm saying, making films and TV shows that are centered around battle rap and seeing people do stuff like that while they're battle rapping, I think is fire as fuck. And that's kind of like the part of the wave I want to do. But I really want to get into filmmaking for sure. For sure.
Woo! Hey man, look, I just want to be an extra.
Okay. I got you more than that, man. You gonna play you in the movie, bro.
Hey, man, I just want to ride by on the bike or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, and while I'm here, bro, I gotta give a shout out to you, bro, because I've been seeing you on your grind as far as like the battle rap side of things, bro. I've been seeing you, bro, from the beginning,
man,
from the bad news, brown bad. Not for real. I gotta give you your flowers as well, bro, because I've been seeing a lot of niggas like. As far as new niggas, a lot of niggas ain't showing as much like poise and promise as I've seen in your footage and your battles. So I gotta give you your props while I'm here for sure, man. For real.
Hey, that's a salute. Y'all heard that, right? That's from the NBA, y'all. What? What are we talking about? I might join the Crucible. I might go join
hey,
the
man,
Crucible.
for real. Hey, no, and real shit. If anybody watching this that's interested in joining the Crucible for next season, I believe they spinning the block in January. So I think we gonna start seeing auditions for season 3 in January. So yeah, man, if niggas see what you saw what this process did, you feel me, for a nigga like me. So if anybody want to, yeah, just get ready because it's about to spin the block. I feel like the Crucible gonna be here to stay. I feel like the same way that PGs was a staple for years, I really feel like the Crucible gonna be like the next real staple, man.
And it has to be because they say it's the only way you're getting on URL now. I think the last one that skipped the process was next.
He might have been, and he still had to do phase 1 of the Crucible before
right.
They got
you know what I'm saying?
But nah, man, yeah. So yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, shit. I feel like shit. You should do that shit, man. You would definitely. I feel like you'll go far in that shit. But I mean, however you want to move, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. We'll see what's up, man. Y'all young dudes, y'all got that sold up. Y'all over there, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a whole nother little era going on over there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gotta come here. You gotta talk that. You gotta talk that OG talk to these young niggas, man.
If I come in there, that's gonna be I'm gonna have to bring my character style, so I have to be that G that y'all gotta come holla at.
On me, talk to him, man.
Man, I'm trying to let him slide. I don't want to mess up no spots in careers. I'm trying to help. I want to see y'all go up, man. That's what me. I'm gonna see y'all down.
I feel you, bro. No me.
Hey, my guy Hansel, man. Hey, I had you here for an hour, dog. I ain't gonna keep holding you up. Hey, man, that was a fire interview, man. You gave great answers. We learned everything we need to know. We heard about your process before you got there, how you got there, who you watched. Now that you're here, the future, fire.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for having me on the platform, man. I'm always here if you need me, bro. Anything.
Hey, dog, you can pull up anytime, my dog. You know what I'm saying? You already know from the beginning, man. You always been loved, dog. So I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Much love, much respect in the process to keep going and keep killing it, dog. Because to me, you already headed to the top, dog. You know what I'm talking about? For real.
I appreciate that. For real.
Hey, let the people know where they can find you, man.
Hey, man. Twitter, great job, Hansel. Instagram, your mother's favorite. My link tree is pure Hansel. It's on either my Instagram or Twitter. That's my link tree. It's in my bios. They got my links to all my battles, all my content or whatever. So it's all in one place. Yeah, man. Young Clothing. The Instagram is young.clothingco. Yeah, man. Anywhere, I'm just holla at me, bro.
Salute, big Hansel, man. You have a great night, man. I'll be talking to you soon. Especially after I hear about that next plate you got in December.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back on here to talk about it some more for sure.
All right, before you go up there, man, y'all heard that he coming back before we go to the next battle. We got Hansel coming back, y'all. Wes, all right, salute, Hansel. Have a great night, dog. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bro. You too, man. Salute.
All day, man. What, Wes, Wednesdays. cracked it off with the URL Crucible Final Exam Body of the Night. What? That's how we starting off the WESS. That's how we starting off. WESS, WESS. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Salute to everybody that pulled up rocking with they. Boy, this is every Wednesday, player. We ain't got to bring somebody up every Wednesday, but if we do, that's mighty special, right? I plan on having some special guests, my. What's up with Straight Cash, Jake Jackson, huh? Leader Boss, everybody in the building. What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Before we get out of here, we got to talk about this Chrome 23 tourney, right? This Chrome 23 tourney, we got to talk about this. Yes, we do. No, matter of fact, let's talk about it right now. Let's talk about it right now. Chrome 23 tournament went down. It was a little bit of discrepancies with the judges on the E-Hart Cheddar battle. I think it was a little bit of discrepancies with another battle, but not as much as that one. I think that one was kind of the main one that people had the discrepancy with because a lot of people had E-Hart, a lot of people had Cheddar. I watched the battle. I got the tape. By the way, I'm selling these motherfuckers for $59.95 if y'all want the tape. Just letting y'all know. $59.95. But anyway, and Cheddar versus E-Hart is a good battle. Back and forth crazy. Bars, delivery, a little bit of barking. Boy, oh boy, it was a good battle. I loved it. I did. I'm going to watch it again. Who I had winning? I had Cheddar winning that battle, dog, just like it went. Cheddar was correct. Cheddar was talking to E-Hart. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey, look. She was talking E-Hart from beginning of the round to the end. She had back-to-back punches. Back-to-back. It wasn't too many dry spots for me with China Ashley at all. She was in there sparking E-Hart. And E-Hart was fighting too, but I had Chet at the end of that battle, man. She had a beginning line. She had an ending line to all her rounds. She was a little bit more aggressive, a little more serious, a little more believable, more consistent. Yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, that was a fire battle, and y'all gonna enjoy to see that battle. But I heard E-Hart had a lot of discrepancy with the judges, said they this and that, with the woo. But just saying, me personally, I had Cheddar winning that battle also. So it's a good thing I wasn't no judge either, because E-Hart wouldn't like me either. She wouldn't like me either, because I'd be like, you lost. You lost. I'm sorry, but I'm just playing. I'm just bullshit. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I did like that battle, though. I like what E-Hart did, but she did have some dry spots. And her rebuttal wasn't all that fire either. But anyways, fire battle, though. Fire battle. I picked QB versus China Ashley. I lost that one because China Ashley won. I think I picked her because everybody else had China Ashley, so I just ran with QB because everybody else did. But I picked her, and she lost. So shout out China Ashley for doing her thing. Salute to you, eating my words. My bad, queen. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? 40 versus C3. Whoa, what happened? Yo, C3 went bananas. C3 went bananas on 40, B. Look. Woo! C3 touched every subject that you could have touched. She touched the coffee brown battle. She touched the shelter, the homelessness, the drugs. Flipped her name. Hey, C3 went crazy. And I did pick C3 to win that battle. So I'm just saying I was right. I was right there. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I am 1-1. All right. But I did. I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying straight cash. I'm just saying, B, if I was the judge, she lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that's what I'm saying. But anyways, yeah, dog. I had so I'm 1-1. Oh, Ehart versus Cheddar. I had Cheddar. So I'm 2-1. I had Cheddar. And she won. I'm 2-1, baby. 40 bars got too much on her plate. She got ill will next. Yeah, I seen that, Leader Boss. I seen that. I was gonna post a flyer, but then it was like, I'm about to go live, so I was gonna wait till after. But everybody already know now, so it's not really breaking news. You get what I'm saying? It's not breaking news. Hey, I'm 2-1, dog. Hazzy versus Miss Miami went down. Hazzy versus Miss Miami. I had Miss Miami, and she won. That's 3-1, y'all. That's 3-1 for everybody that was here. You know what I'm saying? For everybody that was here, I'm 3-1. Miss Miami was just a little bit too much for Hazzy. Hazzy was fire, but Miss Miami had a little bit of everything, and it was like a little bit of levels of just the energy, the barking, the moving around. Miss Miami was just crazy. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think she was just a little bit. Hazzy was fire, but she wasn't, Miss Miami fire, is what I'm saying. Miami went crazy. Yes, the leader boss Miami is a monster. And she is one of the favorites. You better watch out for her. But she went crazy during that battle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hazzy. Shout out Miss Miami. I'm 3-1. Are y'all hearing me? Are y'all hearing me? Wes, you get what I'm saying? I'm 3-1. We're gonna go down to the next bracket. You know what I'm talking about? 3-1. That calls for some treat. You know what I'm talking about? Because right now, that's a great record. 3-1, nigga. I wish the Lakers was 3-1, but they won in goddamn 3 or 1-4. You know what I'm saying? Hurting me. Breaking my. But anyway, let's carry on. WESS Wednesday. Like the video if you haven't already. You feel me? Okay, here's another L I took. Most of y'all had C. Bree versus Shice Raw. I picked Shice Raw because most of y'all had C. Bree. I remember all y'all C. Bree. Leader Boss, you had C. Bree. All y'all had C. Bree. And you were right. I had Shice Raw. C. Bree went in there and put in major work. Shice Raw was, you know what I'm saying, she did her thing, but she wasn't enough for C. Bree at all. She wasn't enough for C. Bree. C. Bree was in there on a different level. And I think that was one of the closest back and forths. One of the closer back and forths of the night. You know what I'm saying? Was it? No, it wasn't that close. Not to me. C. Bree was kind of on. She was kind of crazy. But C. Bree won that, y'all. She won that. Shout out Shice Raw for pulling up. C. Bree advanced. All right. So now I am 3-2. Y'all got me? 3-2. Don't tell nobody else. I got 4 people who advanced. Okay, I'm 3-2. Now we're gonna go down the rest. We had Bonnie versus K Profit. I had K Profit. I'm sorry, Bonnie. I don't know what I was thinking. Because Bonnie went in there and was going literally pears and apples. She had pear and apple. She had as her goddamn kind of a prop, but she had bars with the pear and apple. Bonnie was in there tripping. And Bonnie got that W. I took an L because I went with K Profit. Because I went off of kind of how she battled versus A Ward. But she didn't really battle like that tonight. She wasn't the same as she was versus A Ward. And that's why it went how it went. Maybe it would have been a closer battle. She would have came out she did versus A Ward, but she did. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Jake. I appreciate that, Cash. You know what I'm saying? I be trying sometimes, man. Sometimes it come out horrible. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they come out right. K Profit was my pick too. Yeah, man. Leader Boss, we lost that one, dog. And we lost kind of clear. They said Bonnie was snapping. You know what I'm saying? And K Profit just didn't do enough. She wasn't the same K Profit versus A Ward. So I thought if she would have been that elevated, it would have been different. You know what I'm saying? We also had Chirac versus Caution. Now, let me tell y'all about this battle. Chirac is fire. Chirac has bars. Chirac is not from Chirac. That's crazy too. Threw me off. Huh? Damn it. I gotta do my homework more. I thought automatically from Chirac when you got the name Chirac. She ain't from Chirac. She from Springfield, Massachusetts. Springfield, Massachusetts. And Caution used that against her. Caution used it against her, dog. She went crazy with the Springfield. Talk about the gun and all that. You should have used the gun. Oh, my God. Caution was tripping. And Caution went in there and got the W. Now, Chirac was fired, but she choked in the third where she stumbled, kind of got it back, but it wasn't that good. After that, it was kind of stumbling. But the first 2 rounds, Chirac was going crazy. I was loving it. But Caution was too. You know what I'm saying? And Caution was a little more clean, a little more direct as far as like talking to her, like she was looking at her and everything. Like Chirac was kind of all over the place, you know what I'm saying, moving around. But Chirac was on her stuff, you know what I'm saying? Caution did what she was supposed to do, though, got the W and was crazy. Like Caution was in there, but she took that Chirac. You're not from Chirac, you from Springfield. And she took that and ran with it, and it worked. Fire. Y'all know Caution got to battle Yoshi next. And Yoshi went crazy too. Yeah. Caution got to battle Yoshi next. That's crazy. So I am now 4. Damn, I'm 4-3. I lost with QB. I lost with Seabree 2, 3. Damn, 4-3. So last battle, Yoshi G versus Coco Cakes. Coco Cakes was mighty disappointing. Shout out to her for pulling up. You know what I mean? She choked all 3 rounds, dog. She wasn't good. She couldn't get through them. Material what she was getting out was pretty good. Wasn't all that. Like the first round, she started off, she was going, and she wasn't really nothing crazy. She was just talking to her soul a little bit, I guess you can call that or something. But Yoshi G went and snapped. You know what I'm saying? Was in her bag. Like Yoshi G probably had performance of the night. You could put her up there with like a C3. Yoshi G and C3 probably had performances of the night between them two. You got to pick one, you know what I'm saying? But I picked Yoshi to win this battle. She did clear. It was actually kind of a body, you know what I'm saying? And Yoshi G was snapping all through there, man. Like she had bar after scheme. She was in there tripping. Yoshi came to win. But there was controversy with Yoshi's opening bar. Yeah, it's controversy a little bit. When she said they're gonna be mad when she black, like the new Ariel. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because at an event that happened in the Northwest recently, where my boy Laughing House Garrett battled 1010, which is AKA T, the one I battled in live, T. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the clips. Yoshi G was the host of that event, right? Laughing House Garrett said they're gonna be mad when I black like the Little Mermaid. Yoshi showed Yoshi G in the crowd. Oh, fire, that's one. That's one. So she heard the bar. Later on, I just seen her post a DM. She posted a DM of her hitting up Laughing House Garrett and saying, I was inspired by your bar, but I used it my own way. But I just want to give you a shout out because I was inspired by your bar. Something like that. And apparently that was her opening bar for her round. So Laughing House Garrett will pull up and we can talk about it. He can give his details. I'm just telling you what I hear when I'm talking. I mean, when I'm talking, what I'm hearing and what's going on so far. But we'll talk about it. Um, yeah, she changed it from Little Mermaid to Ariel. You know what I'm saying? She flipped it around to that, but it was the same thing. So, they're going to say it's stolen. Plus, she hit him up before and said, I was inspired by your bar. It's kind of crazy. I can't lie. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you were inspired, but you just took the bar, though. Just because you changed the name. I mean, this battle rap, I mean, people probably do this all the time now, you know what I'm saying? So it's probably a thing and people ain't tripping. But, I just feel like if you inspired by it, you should have gave your boy a shout out on the clip when you dropped it on Instagram or something, or you know what I mean? When you dropped your clip on Twitter, whatever you did, you should have shouted out Garrett. I was inspired by Laughing House Garrett for this bar with you. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And when it feel like he get no credit and you just got the shine from it, when you posting that exact clip, they like, oh, damn, you don't say nothing to your boy? Nothing? You know what I mean? So, plus she was on cam next to him. Took a picture with him after the battle. Took a picture with him after the battle, too. That's all I'm saying. So that's why it looks crazy. You get what I'm saying? That's why it looks crazy. So I'm going to bring Laughing House Garrett up, though, man. He going to chop it up with us. He going to tell us how he feel this week, man. I'll probably try to get him up maybe tomorrow, Friday. Probably Friday. Probably Friday, bring him up for the weekend because I think I'll be busy tomorrow. But yeah, Friday we gonna we chop it up with him. We see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And we'll let him. You know what I'm saying? Speak his piece. You know what I mean? DNA 2 dropped it. That's where I seen it. I was like, oh shoot, DNA 2. I said, LHG, you on DNA 2? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, you see yourself on DNA 2? Boy, oh boy, what happened over here? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. So, but shout out Yoshi, man. She did that one bar didn't win her the battle. She won because she had 3 crazy rounds and she was in there spazzing. So it's not like that bar has something to do with her being the winner, like the deciding moment or something. It wasn't like that. So that bar didn't have nothing to do with her winning the battle. Shout out to her for going there and winning that battle. That's all the main thing that I'm saying people need to get out of that. She didn't win because of that bar. She won because she went in and did what she did. You know what I'm saying? Straight cat. Hey, man, look, man, it is what it is, dog. You got to know people going, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's inspiration for Garrett. Like, man, you had a URL, a star in battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Trying to inspire by something you said. So keep going, B. Just know they watching now. They definitely watching now. Boy, oh boy, they watching. They are watching. So I guess I went 5-3. Oh, 5-4. Damn, man, I went 5-4. No, that's 9. I went 4. I went 4-4. Damn it. I don't like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, I went 4-4. That's horrible. It's like a goddamn 500 team, man. I ain't trying to be 500. I got to get better than that. Next round, I'm better than 500. All right. Next round, I'm better than 500. I'm not going 500 my next round. You know what I'm saying? Got to be better than that. Damn. And that's because I was just going. I knew. See, in my heart, I felt like Seabree was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? In my heart, I did. And in my heart, I felt China Ashley was gonna win. But I went with the opposite because everybody went with everybody else, and I just wanted to make it fair on the show. But it is what it is. I ain't reneging. I ain't reneging. I ain't reneging. I picked them. I took that. 4-4. It's all good. It's all good. Shout out to everybody in the building. WESS WESS Wednesdays. Yeah. We had Hansel up here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Yeah. In case y'all just pulled up or something. But shout out to everybody rocking with their boy, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? I'll be talking to you guys Friday. Prom night. Lou Castro, they said lost. Torrido didn't show up, as y'all know. Fonz beat 40. Hold up. Let me tell y'all something. Caution, Bonnie, 40, all battle the night before. 40, Caution, Bonnie all battled the night before and battled on the Chrome 23 tournament. So they all took chances with the 25K. You know what I'm saying? They took chances with the 25K. Bonnie, Caution advanced. 40 didn't get that. 40 ended up losing both of those battles. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was a good try for 40. You get what I'm saying? Like 40, now she's not really that tight. She comes out, when she comes out, goes crazy, sits back down and chills. She tried to take two back to back, and I think it kind of backfired for her, man. So shout out to 40 for trying. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want. I don't want to see her do that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see her come out and go crazy for that tournament, and do what she's supposed to do. I feel like she would have had it just for one battle. I think she probably would have maybe did better. You know what I'm saying? She had fire material for C3. It's just she couldn't get through it all the right way. So shout out to her. But Caution, salute to Caution. Give her flowers. Caution went crazy both days. She had a classic with Bonnie the day before, then went in there and got a W in the tournament. She battled Bonnie Godiva the day before for 25K. The day before, she battled Bonnie Godiva, then the next day for 25K. Won them both. Shout out to Caution. Bonnie Godiva, classic with Caution, day before, came in, won for the 25K. What are we talking about? Angie, that's crazy. Both of the ladies from RBE, Blood, Sweat, and Tears came over and did the same thing the next day. 3 rounds, 3 rounds. 40 had a 1-rounder versus Fonz and the 3-rounder. Caution and Bonnie was hungry. Caution and Bonnie showed the hunger. Yeah. So just know, when you see them ladies, you salute. You salute Caution and Bonnie, who did that 2 days in a row, 6 rounds, and won both of them. Fire shout out to the ladies. You get what I'm saying? Both of those ladies. Fire. I had to get them salute and them flowers before we got up out of here because I said I would, because, a lot of people didn't know what was going to happen. They didn't really, have faith in it. Didn't think it was smart because it was for 25K, and guess what? Yeah. They did that. Respectfully. Salute to them. Just like when Johnny Gat stole T-Rex whole bars versus Liu Kang. Hey, man, Straight Cash be out here tripping. I don't even remember that, dog. I don't remember that. I didn't even know about that, dog. You just taught me something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, salute to y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here, dog. WESS WESS WEDNESDAYS. I appreciate y'all pulling up, rocking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the video, share the broadcast, man. Let them know to check it out, man. We here every Wednesday, 6 p.m. WESS WESS Wednesday. Salute to everybody rocking with they boy. Do me a favor. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't. You heard me? It's First Watch Finest. And over here, we don't Jersey.